Hi, my name is Andy Montgomery. You may know me as the illegitimate son of Danny DeVito and Hannah Montana. You may also know me as the man who stole all those pies. Why did I do it, you may ask? Better question is, why won't the voices in my head stop telling me to? Today, on The Cooking Show, we're going to be making eggs, scrambled specifically. Now, the ingredients you're going to need are an egg. Let me go get it. I got it. Now, you're going to need an egg. Now, some other things you may need is a cup of milk, which I should also probably get. I got some Tic Tacs here. I don't know how these will help, but I'm not a chef. Got a cup of dirt. Where's the chocolate cake? I don't know, they're trying to send me things. Well, yeah, they don't tell me what they are. Well, I'm not gonna taste it. What if it's dirt? Yeah, I mean, it might be chocolate. Dirt's gross. Trust me. Anyway, so the next thing you're gonna need is a cup of milk. I'm gonna go get. I need a cup of milk. You can use a measuring glass. I mean, it's pretty simple, and this looks good. Anyway, so the first thing you're gonna need is you're gonna take your egg. Well, actually, the first thing you're gonna do is turn your stove on. Now you're gonna want to put it on simmer. If you're cooking one egg, you might want to use a smaller pan. I put it around 2.5, 3, somewhere around there. So then you're gonna take your egg, and you're gonna need a lid for this. So you're gonna, you're gonna take your egg and you're gonna place it here, just on the pan. Don't crack it or anything. Then all the flavor leaks out. The flavor's really in the shell, you know. Then what you want to do is put the lid on, because you know the lid's good. The lid really helps keep that flavor in. Then you're gonna. It's weird. Well, another thing you can do is cracking the egg in the pan to make sure that all the flavor stays in. So let's just help get that in. So you gotta keep the yolk and the shell in there, because the shell contains all the flavor. And you don't want to lose the flavor. So then you're gonna put your oven on around 3. I mean, you can do it before you crack the egg or after. It's really just up to you. So we're gonna let this simmer for just a little while. And at this point, you're gonna want this. You're gonna want to let this simmer. Milk. Milk, good for your bones and for ad campaigns. Now you want to crush up that shell so you can get it all through the egg, so the flavor manages to stay in. Now the next thing is, well, I've heard that these really add to the flavor. These are donut-flavored Tic Tacs, the Simpsons theme, of course. And, I don't know, there's not too many left in here. Yeah, that's not good. Also, before we get to the next step, make sure to turn off your smoke detectors, because smoke detectors are just an inconvenience. And, they really interfere with the cooking process. As a matter of fact, I cook so often that I just uninstalled mine. Now, next thing you may need, but this is really up to you, is these unsalted dry roasted peanuts. These add a certain bitterness, because eggs can be kind of sweet, especially when you have these donuts flavored things. So, you know, good batch of peanuts, about half a handful of peanuts really works. So, going to turn this up to about 7. If you have any milk left, make sure to pour it in there, as milk can always be good. So the next thing we're going to add is dirt. Where's a chocolate cake? I'm not sure. Good news. I just realized I can't taste. Well, that's fun. Now, so you're gonna wanna, you can add some spices like, let's see, the cinnamon, which adds a certain flavor. Make sure you use cinnamon sugar, being that normal cinnamon's pretty gross. There's and black pepper. Black pepper really adds to that flavor. Brings out a lot of the flavors that you wouldn't expect would actually be in eggs. But contrary to popular belief, they are. There's a multitude of flavors in eggs. So make sure you add a decent amount. And then you're going to let this simmer for about 20 years.
2,000 years later.
Well, this has taken a while. But luckily, it's done, because I had mine on super high. So let me just go get a plate for this. As you can see, I concocted a rather nice meal out of all this. So make sure that you keep this on. I'm turning off because there's a show after me. So, I want to be polite. But if you're just in your house, make sure that you keep this on for, 90 years. Now you see, let me just move the camera. Purely out of our ingredients, I have made this. Now, keep in mind that I have added nothing else. See, the toast was created partly out of the milk, materialized, the orange juice out of all the spices, duh, and then the eggs. So, you can enjoy these. Just make sure that you keep your smoke detectors off, just in case you want to cook more. And remember that if you you still add the same amount of milk, even if you're cooking 2 eggs, because it'll separate itself. So, enjoy.
If you would like to see more content like this, then subscribe, and thanks for watching.